But the glare of the spotlight isn't necessarily something he enjoys. He loves the game and what it means to people, but he won't miss the soap opera that surrounds the game. This colorful world around football. I'm not part of that, I'm not there, I don't enjoy it, he said in an interview with Daily Mail in 2016. The day I step back, I will never miss any of the world around football. For someone who puts himself front and center in the workplace, which just happens to be one of the most high-profile positions in world sport, he is perhaps surprisingly private. When he first joined Liverpool, much was made of his impromptu appearances at quiz nights at the Freshfield pub near his home in Formby, but reported sightings have been scarcer in recent years. He and his wife Ulla like to take their dog on long walks on Formby Beach, through the sand dunes and the adjoining pine woods, but even for a self-styled, normal one, living a normal life and doing normal things has become more difficult in the modern age. That charisma, that magnetism, that ability to light up a room, energize a group of people, and, to use his famous phrase upon joining Liverpool, turn doubters into believers. These might be regarded as essential traits for any coach in elite sport, but they don't all necessarily come as standard. Klopp is a rare beast. Who could imagine excelling in another industry entirely? Yes, absolutely, Ingo Rath says. In a big business, in a big worldwide company, he could be a manager, too. He wasn't too good at school, but he's very intelligent. Has a really good way with people and a really good way with words. You could imagine him doing any other job. Well, maybe not politics. But even then, maybe you could imagine Klopp in a parallel universe as the charismatic, telegenic leader of one of Germany's many smaller political parties, probably campaigning on a center-left, pro-Europe, pro-immigration platform. Not populist, but immensely popular. He has never been shy of airing his political views. He expressed bewilderment when Britain voted to withdraw from the European Union in 2016, saying it makes no sense at all. He called the electoral successes of Donald Trump in the US and Boris Johnson in the UK a really bad sign for the world. He was scathing of anti-vaccination campaigners during the COVID-19 pandemic. He has described his political standpoint as on the left, of course, adding that if there's something I will never do in my life, it is vote for the right. When he was named Coach of the Year at the FIFA Best Awards in 2019, Klopp used his acceptance speech to announce his support for the Common Goal charity, committing a portion of his earnings to support more than 100 charitable projects in more than 80 countries. There everyone was, at this ceremony to pay homage to the individual in a team game, Ben Miller, one of Common Goal's founding members, said. And there we saw a guy who had just been voted the best coach in the game using that platform to send out a completely different message about working together as a team to achieve something special. Not just to try to win something on the football pitch, but to help humanity. Is Klopp still working with Common Goal? Very much so, Miller says. He continues to support Football for Good organizations around the world, working with young people in disadvantaged communities, driving equality, inclusion, education and employment, and climate action. Miller sounds in awe of the man. He's a dude, he laughs. There are countless stories of Klopp's interactions with supporters and members of the public. Last year, a video went viral of Dare Gorman, a 12-year-old Liverpool fan from County Monaghan, Ireland, who was born with a rare condition called Crommelin syndrome. When he fulfilled his dream of visiting Anfield for a game, he was seen in tears during the pre-match singing of "You'll Never Walk Alone." He said that for the first time in his life, he felt the truth of that message. Dare was later invited to Liverpool's training ground to meet Klopp and his players. The footage of the meeting with Klopp is powerful and moving. From the first moment, Dare. Finally, nice to meet you, my friend. The Liverpool manager doesn't stop smiling and makes the boy feel special. The more you consider the range of qualities that make Klopp the manager he is, the charisma, the communication skills, the leadership qualities, the emotional intelligence, and of course the football acumen, the more it strikes you that he is not a normal one at all. But he retains, somehow, an ordinariness. His agent, Kozik, suggests this is fundamental to Klopp's appeal. Jurgen is completely normal, he said in that Fox interview. And that is so abnormal in this angry media world. There is an authenticity to Klopp. You see it both in the unbridled joy with which he celebrates victories. You also see it in the unconstrained misery and anger that can consume him during or after a defeat. For better and, yes, for worse, there is no filter with Klopp.